Good morning, guys. A good, great morning to all who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana, possibly the world. Undisputably so. So, this morning gonna be hot. Hot like when you bite very pepper in the soup, like what I do last night. So, what you guys been up to? What you been doing? So as you see the header, or so forget about the cocaine plane. We meet us there, man. We meet us there. Plane land with Brazilian and Colombian. Eh? Bye. It's lucky they didn't catch no Guyanese yet. They were there in it. So I was running Facebook. I was running some old photos and I came across myself and Buddy dancing. This is my buddy dancing. There's the face. The man all up in my balls. I don't know what's his infatuation with testicles, but Don, as you guys would know him, I call him Knockabout Don. Right? And people wonder where there's me, my buddy Don chilling. Right? Anywhere he there, he comes, he wants to smell my balls, he wants to rest his head on my balls. From time to time, he even licks my balls. Right? And because of our close friendship, I leave him if that is what makes him happy. You see, Don has an history where he's been affected mentally as a result of his inability to do anything that would add up or weigh in to the likeness of what his father was. His father was, a renowned Guyanese lawyer and, has real background and a man who's built a lot in this country. Unfortunately, the owners fell on Don to become something and carry on his dad's legacy. He hasn't been able to make that, hence him being Knockabout Don. Just walk around and act like he's from the upper class of something. But I have chosen to allow him the opportunity to find comfort, solace, whatever he finds in playing with my balls. He rests on them from time to time. He lick them, he smell them. No, you just gotta go eat page here now. People want to know what you're talking about. Go to dancing page. And you're gonna understand what the problem is. You understand? Every other post, he has an interest in my balls. I know where this comes from because when I started as the Guyanese Critic, dancing played an integral role in getting me out there and getting my message out there. So he feels that need, that level of ownership over something. He's trying to hold on something, try to have the copyright on something. I have my lawyers looking at it as we speak, whether there is any document filed at the registrar that would suggest that I can't use my balls as I would like because dancing uses it, He's always putting it up and talking about it. And look at him. Look at his positioning. He sits there. He lies there. I don't know what's on his mind. I know what's on his chin, but I don't know what's on his mind and what he's dreaming. Right? So I have my lawyer perusing the registrar to make sure I still own the copyright to my balls. Right? So Don, a good great Monday morning to you, my brother. Carry on smartly. Yeah. Now, to the next line of business. Just wanted to leave that with you. Yesterday, all day, Don was on my mind. Yes. This is me worrying about Don. So this is me yesterday with friends worrying about Don and what he's doing. Put me up at the top. Not that up. Dancing, Donsing, Dancing. I wish he would have named his page Knockabout Don, but it's Don Singh is the page. So, this is me, very stressed yesterday. Oh. You can see the worry in my face. No. When they're done with me, I gonna need therapy. Look at me. Oh my. I'm so worried. Everybody's telling me, Critic, calm down. So yesterday, we had some fun with friends. Right? This is my friend Chino. Some people say, Critic, who is a Sioux? No. That is one of this Chino wife, the hay. Right? There's one of the smartest shiny men I know. Very good friend of mine. But you know me, he's only got smart people around me. That's why I'll never see me with Dan. We's friends, nobody knows. Whatever we're doing is in secret. There's my friend Mikey. Y'all know Azadine's photographer. Now here laugh me, he gets story yesterday while we ride. I riding. Here we tell how for ride the bike. How for go. I said my here. You want to take out picture and you want to ride the bike? Well, let me take your camera and you ride the bike. He's making I remember if I had a grandmother. I've never had the opportunity of being or meeting my grandmother. Right? But that one day he's been a problem. As soon as think, this speed, that, whatever. I said, partner, you concentrate on what you do. That's my friend Mikey. An Azadine fame photographer. Oh my, this trip was so stressful. Where were you guys? And you guys having a nice time in the city? And I there up in some creek stressing out? Y'all must collect me and carry me with y'all, no man. What regular people just do? Oh my. Weekends I be so stressed out. Worrying about everybody. Yeah. You gotta read the comments. You gotta go there for the comments. That is a jolly little baby they got it. This is my friend Chino. Yeah, I'll see, tell you, Chino, we know you. Critic, call your name. What the shot there? You think about that? Good morning, bro.
Morning, brother. You know, you said that you have smart friends around you, right? But here now, last night I dreamed that all of you went to Baghdad and somebody cooked some hot roti for me. And one of my friend take the hot roti after he done bathe in the trench and I cover up with the warm roti. What kind of thing is that, buddy?
There's a ras up dream you get about. Later,
Good morning to you, brother.
Safe morning, Roshan.
Safe.
So that's Roshan from Abbey Tunes. Well, you know, I don't think he got to sleep just so he had to go to sleep drunk for coming up with the idea. So just give me a little rundown of what happened yesterday. You know? Just so you know. Now you all alone there in the problem in this country. Other people got stressed out. Watch you all be stressed out yesterday. Watch it. Hey, morning, Chief. Safe. Yeah. What do you worry upon these people's face? My God. This is. I am not going to fool around me friend Chino. This is his wife. You see, his wife is Indian girl. Right? Good. This is my friend Soldier Man. He don't miss no photo opportunity. It was bare stress by. You see these little faces? This was a depressing situation. Bare stress. What stress? Baby, all sunshine from baby. You say, well, we looking stressful? So my brothers and sisters, when you guys are not seeing me know that I might be behind the scenes crying. Right? Worrying about what Don thinks about me. Me building my own legacy, you understand? Me nigga keep up daddy one. We grew up poor, you understand? I haven't grown up in one of those affluent families. You've been to university and everything else. And then what becomes of your life? Your life comes down to smelling the critic's balls? This is what life is for some people? Me and my body done. A good great morning to you, my brother. Yes. So back to regular programming. I just wanted to share that with you guys. That you're not alone in these struggles. We're all in this struggle. You could follow success, or you could follow the opposition leader. Right? So you decide how you want to start your Monday morning. You want to protest? You're a professional protester? Okay. You want to be number one? You want to roll with the big boys? So on a more serious note, what me get dancing for get more popular? Dancing was never popular. Hello, good morning.
Hey, great morning to you, Critic. You wanna roll with big boys? Hey, I don't know what that did. I don't want AFP and you AFC don't just go and take a bait in some black water, boy. All right. Hey, Critic, enjoy your day, buddy.
Safe, brother. It works for me. When I realized things wasn't working for me, you understand? Bathe in some black water with some blue. I never said there ain't no more Obia. There's the biggest Obia crew in the country. Wait, are you making that? You never see when the PNC crew there outside by 7 Pans trying to raise up burner? And I'm me. I just use my little more mild methods. I just go with a little blue and a little lime. I rub lime in my eye. And don't try to act like I made up these things. I can't make it up. Right? Now we get into some serious shit here. Let me find this thing. And this is worrying. I know the Commissioner of Police has already issued a statement. And this needs to be addressed. So this video is circulating. And is said to be of a young man claiming torture by the police at Vigilance station.
Let me see the ball. Wow! After you were come inside. Let's play more. After you were come inside. You laugh up now, you are not even to laugh out some gun, and you tell me no one goes on. I mean, this ask us for after that. When you have to like that, like because you know you're going to end up on stuff.
You mean here he starts scuffle? How do you scuffle with the police? You reach out, the police reach out to you. What do you mean scuffle? No, but I'm trying to analyze. By the way, the Freddie Gildari show is on from 8:30 tonight. They will be in studio. And, you know, you can get Freddie's side, an analysis, Freddie's analysis of things like this. So, you know, somebody's asking who's the person that did the videoing. I don't know who did the videoing, but obviously their purpose is to create a certain atmosphere. Nonetheless, a young man is presenting burns on his body and making allegations has to be taken seriously. You don't know who do the video. Things like this can't be secret in this country. If we're going to move forward, you understand? If we're going to move forward, well, somebody's saying it's an old dry up burn. I don't see that person, somebody burning themselves with a lighter. That's some serious shit. You understand? But first thing, when you went down the lock up and tell me you burn yourself with a lighter, I ask you how you get a lighter. Any case, when he burn himself with a lighter, he's burned with a lighter. The police are under close arrest presently and a thorough investigation has been done. The Commissioner of Police has issued a statement. But I'm trying to figure out this scuffle, like we start a scuffle. There's like both of these willing parties, how this fight start. If scuffle we fighting, you understand? But how? The police throw he hand, he throw back he hand, what going on? Oh.
When ambulance come there, and the eye one is there, so then the eye cell. Oh, you sell up? Yeah, man, look at big sell up when the ambulance come.
Sad situation. The police, let me tell you something. To maintain law and order, it has to be acted out. So human beings by nature act on their impulses, feelings, right? Everybody always up in the feelings. That is why an entity like the Guyana Police Force does continual training, continue practicing what you preach, and practicing what you expect to do to be perfect in your execution of such. It's a simple thing. I do the same thing. You practice, continue practice, right? Now, I don't know what methods they use, but if you are to see yourself as a professional, or your intention is to act professionally, there are sometimes and some instances whereas you got to act out of the norm. You got to improvise. Because you got violent criminal making it for you. But how things happen? You have somebody arrested. When you're moving them, they're cuffed behind their back. Right? And these things, these SOP, standard operational procedures used by law enforcement, is tested and proven based on what? What happened continually. They're upgrading what happened before. It happened before. People escape. People attack police. You understand? But if the police force wants a society that when they see the authorities, they conform to whatever instructions they're given, they have to act that part. Professionalism have to be emanating out of them. You understand? Like I see some policeman, when you see the policeman walk into the car, forgot to tell somebody, they look like a thief, man, walk like a thief, man. You imagine a policeman walking with a chip, sir? How? No. A policeman should act in a certain manner that demands respect. How you carry yourself. You understand? Hey, man, boss, what are you speeding? Good morning, sir. Are you aware that you were over the speed limit? You showed him the gun? At this time, I'll caution you about the offense, and I'll be giving you a ticket. People know I is joke. You understand? People start asking anything in comments. You see people in front of me face? And they watch it, they don't know that this banner ain't no joke. You understand? Ain't no joke. So, they need reform. You could go to the police and put them properly dressed. The environment in clean. The first and foremost thing must be always projected from the Guyana Police Force and its members is discipline and professionalism. So when you walk in, everybody, you walk in a police station and you hear people of a certain tone of voice. But then you walk in, you realize, yo, I got calm down here, boy. I got calm down, me speedy. We sit down the throwback saw like at the home, you understand? Bro, walk in and they watch you alone and you move as a character. I can't try nothing. Eh? These people serious. So a good great morning to all who tuned in to The Realest Thing. I'm hoping this message is getting, I know the Commissioner of Police has issued a statement and a very harsh statement warning members of the Guyana Police Force of acting unprofessionally. The young man who's accusing members of the Vigilance Police Station of torture, I think is still in custody, receiving medical attention for the burns received. And what happens is sad. Because when you hear the fullness of the story, somebody was robbed. Somebody genuinely was robbed. Somebody accused this individual of robbing them. But as a result of the shabby work done by the police.
Good morning, Critic. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Talk to me quickly.
You were just talking about police and professionalism, right? But when you got a country of people that hooligans and I don't know what other words.
I think we're going on the wrong road. I ain't glad for your input this morning. Thanks. We're going on the wrong road. Yes. So somebody was robbed. A report was made to the station. A young man was arrested. And as a result of an unprofessional act or accusation made by a young man of unprofessional acts by members of the Guyana Police Force stationed at Vigilance Station. Now that case is overshadowed. And the police gotta make a decision now how they're dealing with this. Right? How are they going to deal with this? Now he wants justice. But wanted the person will get robbed. Things can't take it normal course. Right? You see me with the shades where you got on there? You seeing good? It takes special people to work with public because dealing with the public is never easy and people need to cooperate with the police as well. Here I tell you, in light of the fact that the Guyana Police Force has to oversee the enforcement of laws in a country with 750,000 individuals, a country that has a very high illiteracy level, a country that has a lot of people suffering from mental illness, like the man who made a threat against the president's life, A country with political authors who work continuously to create unrest and who have been known in the past to facilitate, orchestrate, be a part of criminal gangs that went about killing groups of people, massacring people at Bartica, Lusignan. Yes, we have politicians in this country who participate in things like that. Now there's 750,000 people, a lot of which are continually on a daily basis misguided, a lot of which politicians try to get them up in the feelings for whatever cause serves them best. And then you have the Guyana police force, which is ranging from somewhere from 5,000 to 6,000 members, has to police all of these people. So when people say the people also, no. You concentrate on training these 5,000 people who you have control over. That is what you do. You don't go against the whole country. You train them as professionals, and the country will experience when they have an encounter with a member of the Guyana police force. They will experience that level of professionalism, and there will be building of trust across this country. That is how it works. You don't try to get the 750,000 people for do right by the Guyana police force just so. No. Because I know enough for y'all ain't good with numbers. 6,000 is a smaller number. Right? You get them, you make sure you train them, and you continue to train them to be professional. Let me tell you, when I went to Barbados, I went down by Oystins, the fish market. And there's got a fish frying thing out there. And the night, I think the curfew was 12 o'clock. COVID-19 curfew was still on, and we drinking with out there. And the police stand up from a distance watching we. And the police walked over about 11:30 and said, sir, the curfew is still in effect and it will be 12 o'clock. Nicely. When I was, I don't know. White people. I went into my hotel. White people drunk. They're there by the shop. They're hollering. All kind of thing. Big bacchanal going on through St. Lawrence Gap. I driving going in. When I go into my hotel, I stayed in Rochester. When I driving going into my hotel, big bacchanal, the street full. 11:45. So I go on and park, go upstairs, hold a fresh, and come out now so I can get a quick snack. 12 o'clock on the dot. White, black, and everybody else was messing from the streets. Doors closed, everything locked up. You hear what I tell you? Them man I make joke. Everybody, they ain't white people and black people and no. They got law and order in Barbados. 12 o'clock, I go here, only 15 minutes, I go on bed and come back. On the 12 o'clock, me see when the people run. They have to be running. Because you can't get a street full of people and next day they disappear in 15 minutes. Disappear. You understand? Disappear. There needs to be continuous training. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. The force has a new head now. So I just wanted to come and cover those issues tonight. The Gildari and Freddy show will be starting from 8:30. Tune in. Is there anything else you guys wanted to call and discuss this morning? Let me see. Only 36 minutes in? Me got things to do, man. No word. And then you programming what you doing there, don't piss me off. You don't realize that? Because I don't know what's you program. All you gotta do is watch me for the queue. Morning, good morning to the police forces this country. Everything started from the top. It's like a bottle. Look at this, Jack. I live in New York comments. Anand, do you know who else he robbed? What's going on here? I run him at WhatsApp comments to see if anybody has any issues or emergency. They didn't take those pictures yesterday. Guyana police was pay homage to 65 ranks who died in the line of duty. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so much people dead in the line of duty. Oh, my mama. You gotta find out how much of them get killed in the dark days by the freedom fighters. Nice, man, but just hitting with you to say hello. I'm on vacation here with my family. I want to take a picture with you and Boss Muhammad.
Oh God, it just passed me now, just passed me.
Oh, Jesus.
Speed, I tell him the road wet. With the driver. There's a truck, they're scared? It's a girl. The ambulance coming, the ambulance coming.
Jesus
Yeah, the ambulance
Christ.
coming.
Alright, lucky thing. Let me download this. Let me.
The ambulance coming, love.
Oh my God. What's wrong with these people? Why they can't take the time on the road? So we got an accident here. And this I gotta continually talk about. I just fed up sometimes, man. It's make me sick my stomach. Why ain't Sasha in there the back there? You know how to post stuff? Learn how to post the stuff. Let's Sasha in there the back the next time. So this is an accident just happened on the highway. Let me get. This is really. Guys, be cautious on the roads out there. Can you please this fare? I do not mind paying, Update the girl that allegedly stole the chair from. Hold on. What's this about? So I ain't getting the video. What the hell is this? See, I'll be up with me. I got a video of an accident. So I'm trying to get it up. This is why I send the video to. The video ain't. Is what guy he saw? One thing. And you see long he can't see press can what happen? Aubrey? What happened? Aubrey he even drink any water. He just minding his own business. Huh? Aubrey just minding your own business. Normally, is drink water. You just drink water and mind your own business. He ain't drinking the water. He even opened the bottle. He just start minding your own business next to the water. No, me no be last or what. But the guy another one is a good demon. He sent the picture with Aubrey. So we're going on. Let me hear what them people talk about Mikey. Let me hear what they talk about Mikey. This cameraman is the kind of people America that sent alone in Afghanistan and Russia for find and kill terrorists. He is the kind of people that you does want to mess with them family. He would wink at you and you would piss your pants. This is the kind of people Guyana, I should send for negotiate with Exxon Mobile oil contract. This is the kind of bravery I want to develop in the future. This is the only man alive in history that get more bars than Critic. Because all we know that Critic just turn over bars and still the cameraman decide for risk. Is risk, brother. Rusk. An entire generation just for picture. The entire nation of Guyana and by extension the U.S. Special Forces salute you, sir. Mikey on top. I ain't getting this video, you know. I ain't know why I ain't getting this video. What's that? Getting a terrible feedback inside me is. Let me see with this video, with this accident. This is gruesome. Look at the damn video guy now. The people are gonna glad to see this. Ay, 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 ay.
Oh God, it just passed me now, just passed me. Speeding like telling the road wet. Where the driver? They're scared?
No, the driver for the
It's a girl. The ambulance coming. The ambulance coming. Yeah, the ambulance coming. The ambulance. The ambulance coming, love. The ambulance coming.
They obviously didn't have on the seat belts and so.
This boy is up. Oh, God. Because you losing blood. With the little baby. You went in this car? This car is speeding. We see this car. Look, they killed this car.
Imagine.
Yeah, but we shot.
Yeah, I gotta see this to believe this. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Now you disturb me, sure. It's just that your narrative didn't fit in with what you want to discuss today. You understand? When you attack, then me want to stir up thing. I want to have a serious discussion. You can't disturb me, sure. It's just that some days me and a bit shipping is. Wait. This is the video, man. Oh, my the video there. It's just that. It's the video that I want to know the video I download. So this just happened on the Linden Soesdijk Highway. Viewer discretion advised. Right?
Oh, God, it just passed me now. Just passed me. Still, I tell
Hey,
the
bro.
road wet. The road wet. With the driver. This car? It's a girl. The ambulance coming. The ambulance coming. Yeah, the ambulance coming. The ambulance. The ambulance coming, love. The ambulance coming. This boy is up. Oh, God. Because you losing blood. With the little baby. You went in this car? This car is speeding. We see this car. Look, they killed this car.
Imagine.
Yeah, but we shot.
So guys, please be careful on the roadways. The roadways are wet. This is the Linden Soesdijk Highway. And yeah, I'll see what happened there. I'm hearing somebody, I received reports that there was a serious accident and many people were injured, but I have not received any reports of fatalities. But somebody's saying that one body is dead on the ground there. That's very unfortunate. And to what ends? Were you speeding for just the fun of it? You like speeding? Is there an emergency? Why? Things that didn't happen to you or were here. Let me tell them hard-headed, stupid drivers, dunce tuggies and tuggers. Because I know it's the male and the female to them. The dunce tugs in general. Because you gotta be stupid for doing stupidness, right? So every time you drive on the road, you would experience, if you go outside of the norm, what is the practice that you're taught? You would experience a number of different variations. Like when you're driving on the road is wet in this case. You've gone at this speed over this bump. You never experienced that before. And a man coming in the other direction, he might be on his phone. He's not paying much attention to you. So even if you swerve, he might have been able to save you if he was paying attention. But you have to take into consideration the other driver. Now, just so you know, anything over 80 kilometers per hour, anyway, When something happens at 100, 120 and so on, it becomes very difficult to control that car. That is a matter of fact. When you see cars going at a fast rate on the racetrack, the track is built for that. We rode them speedway. When the car there, sir, the car is not built for that. And the road was not built for the speed. Or not that it wasn't built. Is that it's in such a dilapidated state. You driving the road and sometimes you can't even dip on the road. There's something called hydroplane, where you could run into a body of water and lose control of your car. So you always make sure you're at a speed limit that you can control in the event something happens. But I'm still buying a used tire and they're driving fast in this country. And it's used tire they got on the car. There's no guarantee with that. Just as a reminder for y'all.
Oh, God, it's just pass me now, just pass me.
Viewer discretion advised.
The road wet. With the driver. This car? It's a girl. The ambulance coming. The ambulance coming. Yeah, the ambulance coming. The ambulance. The ambulance coming, love. The ambulance coming. Take it easy. It's my ears up. Oh, God. Victor, you losing blood. With the little baby. You went in this car? Yes, this car's speeding. We see this car. Look at kill this car. Yeah, I'm going to jump.
So let me go it over for you again. Just so you know, from someone who has 20 odd years of driving experience. I'm driving about 28 years now. Since the age of 14 I'm driving. Just so you know, every time you are on the road there and you go over the speed limit, there are a number of different variations that you will experience in driving that could lead to you having a serious or fatal accident. When you're driving on a wet road, everything changes. When you're driving on this over the speed limit, it gets that much more dangerous. But some people obviously don't have anything else to live for than to pamper themselves. I don't know for a reason. I know because I'm into extreme sports. And if you look at where we got sports, it's in a controlled environment. There's a likelihood. I got a partner with me, he been to school together. Do you know he was in an accident with the side-by-side like I have, the Can-Am. And he lost all these fingers here. He lost all these fingers here. And he wasn't even the driver. That is how that thing is dangerous. So I know it more than anybody else. Jet skis, we'll be riding at 70 miles per hour. That is somewhere close to 140 kilometers. If you fall off one of them jet ski, when we riding is water, you know water, I think you're jumping, you hit the water like brick. You have one of the water is concrete. So more than anybody else, I know about these dangers. But we are operating, pushing the boundaries in controlled environments. doesn't negate the dangers, but it limits the injury to who? You alone, the driver. That can't happen on the road. Man driving a car full speed with a girl. Baby and saying, car, you're conscious. You could air. Don't even worry the accident. The mother could hold the baby and pull in the highway, the car is a bladam. And baby knock his head on the roof and injure himself. Baby first thing is supposed to be in front seat. Baby in front seat in mommy hand. Baby, when you see an accident hits her, when a car impacts on another car coming from the other direction and they hit her, baby turn like a brick and fly out of mommy hand. Mommy can't hold baby. You could hold so how you want. If you hold too hard, you kill baby, you crush baby. Baby can get injured from being held too hard. You see when the impact hits her, baby fly out of mommy hand. All right, I understand that most Guyanese don't understand the intricacies. There's not enough research that's being done between us. There's research all over the web. Guyanese don't research not much. We just follow whatever the white man says now. Me, no, me, I go research meeting myself. Breaking distance and all these things. But since I am so smart and I got all the time for them, I tell you, anything over 80 kilometers immediately becomes dangerous. You are operating at a high risk level. Cease and desist. Cease and desist. There's one more thing I want to talk about this morning that I experienced recently. All right? And this is I want to know, this is what it has to be. Hey. Hello? Yes, what's up? I hear you. Yes, son. Are they in the studio? What happened? Over where? Oh, yeah, everybody drive last night. They just dropped me off and then they drove. Safe. What was I going? Oh, I did a video recently and this is worrying. And I wonder how the Guyana police force can address this and better deal with this. This kind of nonsense is unacceptable.
Oh, God, it just passed me now.
Not this. Not that at all. I never that again. That gonna hurt my heart. Oh shit. Like I tripping this morning, I will even send the video yet and I wait to see the video go turn up. Jesus Christ. Boy, what's wrong with you? Dancing sniffing me balls and I get a high. It's my friend. We gotta go down to the club and take a drink. For that one. So this here, sir, was a whole Dunstug operation recently on the East Bank. I do the video myself. I was coming back from, I even know it's where they coming back from, but put it down small and let them people have a look. Put me up in a corner down at the bottom there and let them people have a look at this craziness. Watch this. No helmets. Stop, block up the road. This is the kind of lawlessness going on in this country. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, bro.
Yeah. Talk to me.
I listen to your program. You're talking about a lot of issues we got having, but there's a rising issue, but nobody noticing it. You know they used to say everybody got to be your brother's keeper. You notice it when they have an incident when people do that? Instead of people running and helping, people making videos. I noticed a little while ago they had a house on fire. You remember back in the day when you got the house on fire, everybody running with a bucket of water. Now everybody on the phone videoing. Yeah.
I hear you, brother.
You recently had an accident on the East Coast. I think it was last night or yesterday. Instead of people running and help everybody videoing. You know?
It's the new age.
But that's not the way to go, is it? You know?
So the Americans do it differently?
What's that?
In America, they do it differently?
It's the same thing everywhere.
So is it a Guyanese problem or a humanity problem?
A humanity problem.
Roger, brother. Well, we ain't got nothing for talk about because I can't solve the problem. Jesus ain't come back to deal with it and I can't deal with it. Safe, we talk. Certain problems can't be solved. You understand? If Jesus ain't coming back for deal with it, he can't. This is madness. This is madness. Yes, I get a video. So yes, how is this going to be dealt with? How things are like this? No, just for you know, they had nobody blocking them. They had nobody in front of them blocking them back the way, right? Just before Diamond Housing Scheme. They had nobody blocking them, so they had no reason to stop. So they stopped and they were all moving. Now nobody got helmet here. Now when people start feeling that they can carry on with their illegalities unhindered, that is where you have a problem. Yes, sir? The police have to deal with it sometime head on. The police have to come out in the numbers and address these issues. Watch it once again. So this is the new generation of people for a better Guyana. Yeah, I'll try it there. Yeah, partner. Base shippiness. Donkey. All of them should have been locked. The area should have been cordoned off and everybody in the cow catch a truck. Safe. We talk. So guys, you heard it here. Many things. The first here, you've seen it here. Look out for the Freddie and Gildari show, 8:30 tonight, coming out of TBN Studios. Thanks again for tuning into the realest thing coming out of Guyana, possibly the world, undisputably so. And we're looking forward to a great week with an amazing start to our Monday. Thank you for tuning in.